Hello everyone, this is Elliot's Train World back for another video. So, on today's video, it's time for a 500 subscriber special. So, I'm going to show my James collection, but I wanted to get this one out of the way quick. It's my flip face one. And yeah, so I can put this back on the shelf. So, this is a rare one. It's my rarest James. And it costs a lot of money, and I like it a lot. So, I just want to get that one out of the way so I can put it back on the shelf. And now, I'll go get the other Jameses so I can show them to y'all. Okay, guys, so it's time for the other Jameses from my James collection. But, first of all, I just want to give y'all a big thanks for getting me to 500 subscribers. And there's one special person I want to mention. His name is Greg. And last Sunday, I think, we went up to Shepherdsville because Dad saw on Facebook Marketplace this ad, like this thing that this guy named Greg was selling a bunch of his Thomas and Friends stuff. So he went up there, and I found one of them that I've been looking for a long time. The 2009 Liberated Tender Edward. So I've shown off my 2009 Liberated Tender James before, and the Edward, like that one, is one of them that I've been wanting for a while now. At least the past 3 or 4 months, because I did not have an old Edward. Like a regular old Edward. I had the talking one, but I never had a regular one till I went up there and saw Greg, and he had one, and he gave me a pretty smoking deal on it. So, if you go on eBay and search up 2009 Edward, and you find one like the one I found, it's gonna be at least $60, probably more than that. And I got it for $25, so Greg cut me at least $35. The one we found was $70, so $45. And I also got 6 or 7, 6, 7, but I think it was like 6 other engines with it. But the problem is they're all going up for Christmas, but that's fine. Also, I hope this video does really well, because all my James videos seem to do at least decent. Most of them have over 1,000 views. And also, the reason why I'm mentioning Greg in this video is because he was actually my 500th subscriber. So big shout out to you, Greg. You not only scored me a bunch of trains that I've been, a bunch of new characters, and one of them that I've been wanting for a while, and I got it for, and I paid $220 for all the things I got from him. But you're also my 500 subscribers, so hopefully you see this. Also, I'll give you a little bit more backstory on the Flip Face James, because I know I was kind of talking fast. So that Flip Face James is really rare. Most people would say he's my rarest train, but I'm going to say he's my second rarest, because I think my rarest is the 2010 Talking Variation Gordon with the holes in the wheels. That's also my favorite train, and Flip Face James is my second favorite train. And the reason why I say Gordon's rarer is I think they pop up on eBay about the same, but there are more videos of Flip Face James on YouTube than Variation Gordon. Remember, guys, I actually did the first in-depth review ever of him, of Variation Gordon. So let's get started with the James collection. I'll just bring him into shot here as we go. So hold on, let me get the first 6 of them ready. Or 6 or 7, haha. Because it's 6-7 weekend. So, we're going to start with the Trackmaster 2 ones. And also, I'm not going to show the on and go ones, because like I only have like 3 or 4. The regular one, the talking one, and then Splash Tank James. Splash Tank James is like the only good All Engines Go engine, so but I don't think I'm showing them because they're on the top shelf. They're hard to reach. So let's get started with the Trackmaster 2 ones. So I have not one. If they'll be in hold on. If they'll be in shot, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, but 6 regular Trackmaster 2 ones, and I'll get a close up of each of them. So here's this one. Nothing really significant about it. It's just a regular Trackmaster 2 James, and well, there's 2 of them that are significant, but I think these all do work. I'll show it. That one works. It's just a little slow. So let's see. Is this one a significant one? No. This is just another regular Trackmaster 2 James. Oh wait, this one. Oh, there it goes. That one's a little finicky. May need a new battery, but still working. And let's see, the next one. This one is another non-significant one. Just a standard Trackmaster 2 James. I would like to get the hay-covered James one of these days. The Trackmaster 2 James that came in the Troublesome Trap set. I'd like to get that one of these days. It's one of the few Trackmaster 2 engines I'm missing. There's maybe 10 of them. This one also works. Next one, hold on, it's kind of hard to reach them because I put them so far back. Let's see. This is another non-significant. There's nothing special about it. I guess these last 2 are the significant ones. Like there's something special about them. Ooh, that one looks kind of fast. And well, I'll just bring them both out, but show them one at a time. So here's number 5. I think this was kind of fitting as a 500 subscriber special because James is number 5, 500 subscribers. I may even have 25 Jameses. The reason why I say this is a significant one when it's just a regular Trackmaster 2 one is because of this back here. Let me give you a little comparison of their couplers. You see any difference? Hold on. You see any difference there? Well, that's because this one is actually broken. I don't know how it broke. Like just one day I was playing with it. I mean, this has been broken for 6 or 7 years, probably. It probably has, maybe even more than that. But I don't know how it broke though. We could probably replace it though. It's fine. But I have others, so it doesn't really matter. And this last one. Now, I'll show it from the non-significant side first. It just looks like a standard Trackmaster 2 James. But what's significant about it, like 2 of these we got from the Peddler's Mall. And probably the others we just bought or something. I can't remember. But this one's actually missing a side rod here. That's what happens when you buy stuff from Peddler's Mall sometimes. They may not all be in perfect condition, but it does still work. And the broken cup. Oh, hold on, that's not it. The broken coupler one also works too. So all 6 of them are working. Just a few of them, a couple of them may have some minor issues. Now, the next group of 3. These are the talking ones. Well, the Trackmaster 2 talking ones. So they're right here. Hold on, let me see if we can bring this down. Yeah, these are. Hold on, get out of the way. You've already had your spotlight. It's time for the next ones. So I'll show them. Now, one of these is a little bit worn out. I think it's this one. And this one's fine. And the reason why I say this one's worn out is because of the motor. Like, you put it on the track and it still does run, but sometimes it goes out. I think I may be able to show you all. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can show. I can show it. Like it's a little slow. It's slow too. Look. Yeah, sometimes it'll go out though. It's been like that ever since I've had it, so I don't know what's going on with it. Oh, hold on. Doesn't look like it went out, but sometimes it will. I don't know why. Like, it's just always been like that. There's nothing I can really do. But good news, I got a replacement one. I got a replacement one from a haul, like some train lots from Christmas 2023, and this one works a lot better. This one has the better lower pitch speaker in my opinion, but this one functions better, so I use it more. And this one, this one actually may be the rarest. It just looks like a normal interactive 2022 one. By the way, these other two talking ones are from 2014 or 15, I think. It looks like just a normal interactive one, but not the All Engines Go interactive. And it is until you actually turn it on. There's your little demonstration, and from that demonstration, you probably deciphered that this is a factory error, and it is. Let me see if I can actually get him to say some. Let's see if I can actually get him to say some of the dialogue.
I could be a useful engine.
Yeah. So.
Silly steamies. Hello, friends.
Does silly steamy sound like something James would say? Well, no, it sounds like something Diesel would say, right? Well, this James is a factory error, and it has Diesel's voice, the 2022 talking interactive Diesel's voice. So I kind of wish I had another one that wasn't a factory error, so I could keep this one for display, and well, actually I'll probably just keep this one for display anyway, and have one that works normally, has the right voice and everything, but not for now. So those are the talking ones. Next are the animal kind of related ones. So this one is the Busy Bee James, and also I was not going to look for the tenders for all of these. The only ones that have tenders are the 5 old ones, because 4 of them are wired to their tenders. And actually, this mask is not his, so this is what he would normally look like. Well, he's supposed to have an antenna up here, but I ain't looking for that either. But I just put this mask on him to make him look cool. Let's see if I can get it on. Yeah, I think it's on there. Also, have you ever noticed these little stripes on it? They're basically just there to make it look like it's going fast, because bees fly fast. And he's half my favorite color, half black. My favorite color is yellow. Now, the next one, this is the Lion James. I call this one Busy as a Lion James. And guess what? This mask that I just said wasn't for this James actually goes on this James right here. It just slides on like that. Uh, I haven't put that mask on him in a long time. I've just left it on this one, and I will say it looks a whole lot better on this one than this one. Like the yellow just goes more with the brown, but this mask is for this James, not this James. But I just like it on this James. Let me see if I can put it on camera. It looks like it'll go on this one, but it went on the lion one much better. So those are those, and this other one. It looks like a regular James to you, doesn't it? Well, it looks like that. Oh wait, I may not have put it back together right. I can't tell. Is a tab in there? I think it is. Well, maybe it's not. I'll have to look. Until you look closely at the face. Let me grab one of the... Oh, that's a talking one. Here's a regular one. Here's the regular one. Here's this one. See any difference in the face? Well, that's because this one is the scared face James, released around the same time that the hay cover James come out in honor of Tell the Brave, because he had a scared face in that movie, I'm sure. I haven't seen it in a while, though, but I'm sure James had a scared face at one point, even though I'm pretty sure he said, like, something along the lines of, I don't get scared or something. Well, it looks like you're wrong, James. You're wrong about something you said. How dare you? Next one. This one didn't really have a group with it. I just like there wasn't really a group that this one would go with. It didn't really fit in anywhere. But I'm showing it anyway because it is a James. So this looks just like a big fat regular James, doesn't it? But it is a real steam James. I don't have water in it because I don't like putting water in it. But actually, when you turn it on, if it'll go, you see there's that blue light, and like when the blue light is active, the motor slows down a little bit. But when the blue light is active, the steam is supposed to come out. So it's probably pretty cool for most of y'all to have steaming trains. I think the Steam-along Thomas is the best one you can get. I actually do have that though. It's over on the bookshelf, not the big shelf, the other little shelf. I actually do have it. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I think it should be pretty easy to find. Yep. Oh, I knocked the train over, but here's the Steam-along Thomas. I think the traction tires are a little bad. Actually, I don't think the steam function works on mine, but it does run. So I just wanted to show that I had that as proof because I said that, and that is a true statement. I wish I had the one that the Playro one, the Tomy Playro one. I just have the Tomy one. I wish I had the Tomy Playro one though, because that is a normal blue color for Thomas, and the Steam-along Thomas I have is like it's a metallic. So that was it for real Steam James. Now we'll do the metallic ones now. One of these is chrome, one of these is metallic. I can't tell a difference. They look the same to me. I don't know if there's a difference or not, but here's this one. I wish what they would have done, they done it on James, like they painted the buffer beam metallic on this one. I wish they would have done that on the other ones. Like, I like the color of Thomas and Gordon. Imagine if they would have done that all the way around the train. Like, all this top was metallic. I don't know why only James got that treatment, but here's the other one. If you can tell a difference, let me know. Well, actually, this one might be a little brighter. I mean, darker. But if you can tell a difference, let me know. And you're probably right. Well, actually, this one may be a little bit more shiny, but I don't know. It could just be the way the light is reflecting off it. I'll give you the whole rundown of it, like all the way through. There's that. So if you can tell me a difference in the metallic, if you can tell me a difference between which one is metallic and which one is chrome, you let me know. I don't know. Now we're going to move on to the older ones. We'll start with this one. This is my 2009 talking. This is the easy to find variation, and I call this one Dirty Minded James. Let me tell you a story really quick. So I was playing with it. I was running it on the track, and it was doing fine. And then it just quit working on me. It like went out, and I was like, wait, what? Is something wrong with it? And like I turned it off, turned it back on, and the batteries were really low. But while the batteries were really low, it's supposed to say when you turn it on, "Hello, I'm James." Here's proof.
Hello, I'm James.
Yeah, so it's supposed to say that. But because the batteries were so low, it couldn't make it say that. The batteries didn't have enough charge. It was only saying the first 4 letters of that, and the first 4 letters of that spells a dirty word. I'm not gonna say it. All I'll tell you, James, is you probably don't want to go there. So that's why I call him Dirty Minded James. But good news is, my variation Talking James hasn't said any bad words. He's just kept his normal vocabulary. I'm surprised that wire hasn't broken yet, though. And it does still work.
Hello, I'm James.
It runs and everything still. I've almost had him a year. I think in January sometime I'll have had him a year. Now on to the most interesting ones. The thing I probably have the one I probably have the longest story about. So this is the 2006 Hit Toy Company. It's James Goes Buzz Buzz, but I call it Buzz Buzz James because it's just easier to say. And he looks really cool. But the reason I have the longest story about him is, like you see, he's not, like, he can't really move that well. Like, he can't bend. And that's because he had to be rewired. My uncle Michael did the rewiring job, and he didn't do a bad job. He used the wrong wire. He used wires that were too thick. And originally I thought it was the coupler that was doing that, but no, it's the wires. He used 24 gauge, and you're supposed to use 26 gauge. So that's why he's stiff, and he can't really move, and he's actually gotten more stiff that he can't really run. I'll try to make him run for y'all. Oh, there he goes. Yeah, he can't really run unless you do that. But he can't run on his own. But it does run. And he's actually my 10th favorite train in my whole collection. Also, the reason why he's missing the battery cover is I took it off, put it on the 2006 Gordon, and I just said, well, why have a battery cover on a non-working train that can't run by itself when you could put it on a working train that does run by itself? But all that matters is Uncle Michael tried. Thanks for trying, Uncle Michael. I'll fix you one of these days, Buzz James, and you'll be able to run just fine. I have my own soldering iron. Well, y'all probably call it a soldering iron, but all humans are different. No two humans are the same. So, and I'd say there's a lot of people who call it a soldering iron. Now, this is the last one I'm gonna show in this video because like I said, I'm not showing the All Engines Go ones because they're kind of hard to reach. This is my favorite James that actually qualifies. Well, yeah, like, this is my favorite James that actually qualifies for Crashes and Chaos. So, this is the 2009 Mattel James. I was talking about how Greg got me that super awesome Edward that detaches from its tender. Well, this one detaches from its tender and still works. You can detach any James from its tender, but most of them, they won't work. This James and the Flip Face James probably tie for my favorite James that I have in my collection, because the Flip Face James is more of a display piece for me. So yeah, that's all the Jameses I was gonna show in this video. Also this tender's a little squeaky. Look, I'll roll it in shot here. Squeaky. Yeah, so that's the only thing I don't like about it, really. It could probably be fixed with some WD-40, but it's fine. I don't really care. So yeah, guys, thank you all. Like, I just want to give you one more big thank you for helping me hit 500 subscribers. You all crushed my goal. You know, I had a goal, 500 subscribers by the time my YouTube channel turns 2 years old, and it's like 2 months after posting that video where I first said that, and I'm already up to 500. So thank you all very much for that. I think we could maybe do 600. I mean, if the pace we're going, I even think 1,000 is possible by that time. We'll just see what you all think about helping me get there. And I hope you do, because I think I've said this before, but being a YouTuber is my dream. I've wanted to be one for a while, and now I am one. So I hope to be very successful on this YouTube channel. Maybe we could even hit 50,000, 100,000, maybe even 500,000, or maybe even 1,000,000. We'll see what this channel holds in the next few years. Well, in the years to come on this YouTube channel. But I hope I keep making videos for y'all, and I hope y'all keep helping me succeed. So yeah, that was my 500 subscriber special, my James collection. It makes sense, because once again, 500 subscribers, James is the number 5. Also, happy 6/7 weekend. I'm sure people who still you people who still say 6/7 are saying it a bunch this weekend. Oh, and the reason why it's called 6/7 weekend is because Saturday is December the 6th, and Sunday is December the 7th. So this weekend is 6/7 weekend. So yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. Bye.